The Mac is back. Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway 2, UFC 329. They just announced it on one of the best nights of MMA ever. Let's get straight into it. We got the whole card here. Now, we're actually pretty close. This is going to be July 11th, and so I'm expecting that most of these fights will actually stay. This is basically the full card. We're going to give our early predictions, starting with the prelims, ending with the main event. We're going with Ode Osborne versus Cody Durden. Straight up, I'm going Ode Osborne. He was impressive in his last performance, and I think he's going to be able to do it again. Luke Riley versus Kai Kamaka. I think they want Luke Riley to have a win, but from what I understand, Kai Kamaka is a hard customer, so we'll see how that one goes. I'm expecting Luke Riley to get the win, though. Damian Penis versus what an unfortunate last name. Especially he's from Aruba, so I'm guessing that it's pronounced Pinas, which just is so unfortunate. Damian Pinas versus Cesar Almeida. Oh, I've been blocking off the names, haven't I? You don't really care. We were just at the prelims. Damian Pinas versus Cesar Almeida. I'm picking Damian Pinas. When in doubt, go for the black guy, as I should have understood from Veretenikov versus Chaos Williams, honestly. I can't believe I fucking bet on that stupid Veretenikov just because of his last name, pretty much. Tracy Cortez versus Wang Kong. Another fucking rough last name, bro. You got Damian Pinas followed by Wang Kong versus Tracy Cortez. Now, is Tracy Cortez's head in the game after all of these breakups that she's had? After being run through like a train in the UFC PI, how is Tracy Cortez going to do against her arch rival, Wang Kong? I think Tracy Cortez knows how to deal with Wang Kong. It's pretty much like her bread and butter is dealing with Wang Kong. So I'm gonna go Tracy Cortez. I can't pick Tracy Cortez to win a fucking fight. I'm gonna go with Wang Kong from China. She's gonna want it more. Tracy Cortez is gonna be caring more about what she looks like for the press conference. Wang Kong's winning it. Brandon Royval versus Lona Kavanagh. Lona Kavanagh coming off beating Brandon Moreno, now taking on Brandon Royval, basically just trying to take out the two Brandon brothers. I'm going to have to go with Lona Kavanagh here. He's just on a tear. He looked so good in his last fight, and, I think he's going to be able to do it again. Now, the disrespect, Robert Whittaker being on the prelims in his light heavyweight debut against Nikita Krylov, brutal, man. I when I initially saw the announcement on the broadcast, I saw Robert Whittaker at the top and the rest of these guys, and I was like, Tracy Cortez, what the fuck? I'm like, this is such a shit main card. And then I realized this is actually just the headline of the prelims. So this is a fucking stacked card, even though the McGregor Max champion fight is like main event fight is not really like it's don't get me, well, we'll get to that. But like, look, Robert Whittaker versus Nikita Krylov. I'm gonna go with Robert Whittaker here. Nikita Krylov's chinny. Robert Whittaker knows how to find it. Lighter man skill, all that jazz. Y'all know it. I'm Australian. I'm biased, but also Nikita Krylov, like, he's crafty vet, but Robert Whittaker's a different level, man. Cody Garbrandt versus Adrian Yanez. We got to go with Adrian Yanez here. Cody Garbrandt just is the worst. Unless he can get nut shotted 10 times in the final round and somehow fluke out a win that where the math doesn't even make sense again, I'm going with Adrian Yanez. So moving on to Paddy Pimblett. Paddy the Body Pimblett on a Conor McGregor card. Oh, that's beautiful. Paddy Pimblett versus Benoit Saint Denis. I'm God. I'm gonna go with Paddy Pimblett on this. Honestly, I think that Benoit Saint Denis is sort of perfectly tailor made for Paddy Pimblett. Paddy's got the jiu-jitsu to be able to handle Benoit's wrestling in the grappling department, and I think that he can chin Benoit if they get into a brawl. I don't think that Benoit's as calculated as Gaethje. So yeah, we're gonna go Paddy Pimblett there, and then for the main event, Conor McNigger versus Max Holloway. Okay, now I'm gonna go with. Oh man, that's gonna be hard, dude. If Max finds his rhythm, Connor's done. But Connor, it's gonna be a stand-up fight, man. Connor can crack. Max Holloway did get taken out by Ilia Topuria. It is at 170. Connor's gonna be big, beefy, but Max is taller. There's still like reach advantage probably. Uh, when was the last time Connor fought? Like 2021 when he broke his ankle, July 2021. 5 years. Oh my God. Broke his ankle, broke his toe right before Chandler. Chandler was a much better matchup for Connor. I would have gone with Connor against Chandler all day. Connor wants the win. He is hungry. He can piece up Max. I'm going to go with Connor. I think I'm going to go with Connor as an early prediction. I might change my mind on that, but I think I'm going to actually go Connor. I'll probably want Max to win in reality because could you imagine if Connor made another run? Could you imagine if he like wins, fights Charles for the BMF belt? Oh God, be so good, be so good. Anyway, that's the news. Sick card announcement. I'm super fucking hyped, man. Honestly, I was like, who really cares about Conor McGregor? Why are we doing this? But the UFC is Conor McGregor. How could we have the Paramount era without Conor McGregor? Honestly. Let's go. What a fucking great night.